Welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal FC25 career mode here on FC25. It's the third episode, and it's the start of the Champions League, and it's the start of the new Champions League format here on FC25. You can see there, no longer a group stage, it's a table, it's a league phase, where we want to get to the top 8 to get qualified. We don't want to be in the playoff round, which is 9th through 24th, I believe, something like that, 24th, 25, whatever the number there is. You can see there at the moment, we're sitting in 34th. Don't know how that's predetermined. I'm surprised it's not in alphabetical order like it probably should be, and like most leagues are in alphabetical order, but it's not. And to kick off our campaign, we have Atalanta, who in real life we drew 0-0 to. It was an absolute boring game. It was a snooze fest of a game. We have Atalanta to kick things off here, but then after that, we have Manchester City in the Etihad at the Premier League in the Etihad. And then we have Rotherham in the Carabao Cup. We'll also play against PSG in the second game of the Champions League phases here. It's 8 games in the league phase, the 6th through December, then 2 more in January. And then obviously we'll go through the knockout stages if we reach that. Let's get into the first Champions League game here against Atalanta. We're going to make a couple of changes. Yorkers will not start this game, even though he's off flying. 6 goals in his first 3 games of his career here. He won't start. Sterling will start here. Odegaard will not start. We're going to go ahead and give a start to Nwaneri. Maybe. Why could I not select Nwaneri? There, Nwaneri. Odegaard will not start this game. Calafori will start this game at left back. Timber will start this game at right back. Neto will be in. No, he won't. He's not going to be in the net. Not against this team. Gabriel Jesus can get on the subs for Partey because Partey doesn't really have a future at this club at the moment. And Declan Rice, so we're going to keep that like that. Okay, there's our team. Let's get into the game here at Stadio Classico against Atalanta. Our first Champions League game of the season away from home in Italy. We're going on a little bit of a voyage here. It was away at Tottenham, away at Italy, and then away at Etihad. 3 games of the season to kick off this brutal start to the season that we have managed well in real life and in the game as well. And in fact, we did exactly results-wise, we did exactly what we did in real life, besides obviously switching the Brighton win and the Wolves win, and the Wolves draw, I should say. It's the same exact record. Now we just need a 0-0 draw, or we need a draw here to completely replicate that. And then obviously from there, I won't know what happens. Nwaneri into Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling trying to get a touch to the inside. Deflected. Lookman now getting past Gabriel. Cross back post for Rashford. Marcus Rashford's there. David Raya with the save. Saliba helped out. He'll clear it as well. And Nwaneri now. I gotta stop saying the N. It's just Nwaneri. Saka gets taken out, but he'll get up. And he'll look to find Kai Havertz. Can I have that advantage back, please, ref? Where's our defense at? Zaniolo now wide open. Zaniolo! His shot well wide. Halftime, 0-0 here at the break once again. And Nwaneri now, the youngster's in behind. And Nwaneri can't get the shot off. Body off the ball by a defender. Into Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz is in behind, and Kai Havertz into Nwaneri, and Ethan Nwaneri getting his jersey pulled. Nwaneri's shot deflected by a defender. It'll be an easy save for Lunin in the end. Saka, Timber, cross in, Havertz, down to Nwaneri, and Ethan Nwaneri. Saka over the top for Timber. First time cross, no, second time cross. Yorkers headed it down, and Yorkers is a cheat code for Arsenal. It's 1-0. And Yorkers is off and running. That's now 7 goals, actually. 7 goals in his first 4 games. Cuadrado. Atalanta want the leveler. Rashford, Lookman, they get it. I get EA'd again. And we will get the draw. I was literally about to start saying that we changed the result, but we didn't. EA get EA'd, or I get EA'd. 1-1. Another last-second equalizer for the computer here. One of the biggest games of the season here for Manchester City and Arsenal. Really for Arsenal. We got to somehow get a result in real life at the Etihad if we want to win the league, if we want to mean business. But that man right there, Erling Haaland, he's on fine form in real life. He has 9 goals, something like that. I think he has 9 goals in his first 4 games. which is absolutely absurd. We got to somehow make sure KDB can't find him or whip in a shot himself. And a kit clash of the ages. Why does it not put us in our black kit or red kit? And so this is Manchester City starting 11. It's a 4-2-1-3 just like us. Ederson in net, Gavardio, Akanji, Diaz, Enrico Lewis, Rabiot and Rodrigo in the midfield. KDB leading that cam, Jack Grealish, Haaland and Foden as the front three. Actually, I guess it's technically not the same formation because we played 4-2-3-1, not 4-2-1-3. But Arsenal in formation here. Gabriel in net, Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, Benjamin Knight, Mika Menino, Declan Rice, Martinelli, Odegaard, Saka, and Gayorkers all on the starting 11. Odegaard obviously will miss this fixture in real life with that ankle injury, as well as Mika Menino. And the kit clash is annoying. I gotta start paying attention to it. I can only apologize. I gotta start paying attention to the kit clashes. Just assumed EA had some common sense, to be honest, but they don't. Grealish! Trying to get off on a bright note here for Manchester City. KDB, Erling Haaland, he can't stop him. Manchester City won. The good news is Erling Haaland's running and he's shooting the ball. He's not Haaland.exe who's stopping anymore. Mikel Merino into the space for Gayorkers, and Gayorkers now. Victor Gayorkers to draw level. It's going to be a strikeout between our two strikers, Gayorkers and Haaland. Who's going to score more, though, to give us the win? Hopefully it's Gayorkers to give us the win and not Manchester City and Erling Haaland. You see our away fans in the background as we draw level here. 1-1. That's crossed in beautifully for Phil Foden. It's 2-1 for Manchester City. We might be getting our first loss of the season. Martin Odegaard to draw level here. It's end-to-end stuff. It's back and forth. It's Arsenal 2, Manchester City 2. It's a sea of blue here. Haaland, Foden, don't let them get the lead just like that again, and they will. A kickoff goal for Manchester City. They take the lead back. It's 3-2. Don't let them get that second. David, please get that. He does get that. We'll go halftime down 3-2 here. Oh, what was that? Saliba! William Saliba just threw the game away. He gave the ball a poor pass back to David Raya, straight to Phil Foden. Haaland to make it 5 and to add to the misery. No, it'll be a 4-2 loss. That Saliba mistake quite literally killed any momentum I could have brought up. It killed the game, and Manchester City win, and we lose our first game of the season. This is a lineup we are going to use for the Rotherham game in the Carabao Cup. Gabriel Jesus will start, and Ranieri. Stop saying Ranieri. Ranieri down the middle at Cam. Trossard on the left, Sterling on the right, Partey and Jorginho in the midfield. Zinchenko, Gabriel, California, and Tomiyasu, and Neto in net. We're going to go ahead and simulate through it, and obviously, hopefully get past Rotherham. And Gabriel Jesus in the second half. We finally get the start. We finally get a goal here. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Raheem Sterling makes it 2-0. McDonald gets one back for Rotherham United. And so a second half little spree there for Jesus and Sterling is enough to get the win and get us into the next round of the Carabao Cup. I wouldn't necessarily mind to win it, but I'm not going to take it serious. But if we do end in a world where we do win it, that'd be great. Now, Leicester City in the Premier League is the next game up. I am not going to play this either. I am going to go ahead and quick sim it here at the Emirates. I want to play that PSG game to end this episode. And we get back to winning ways with Gayorkers. Of course, on the score sheet again, every time he plays, he scores. And in 6 games, he has 10 goals, 1 in the Champions League, 9 in the Premier League. Absolutely absurd. Next up is Saka with 3 and 3. Odegaard has 5 assists. Can we see our loanees? We do have a couple players on loanees. I never showed y'all this. Y'all should know who's on loanee if you're an Arsenal fan. We have Segor Jr. We have Henry Fonseca. PSG won their first Champions League game against Girona, so they'll sit up in 10th, where we sit in 18th after the first game. This is going to be a big test. This is one of the biggest games, if not the biggest of the league phase for Arsenal here. We got to see if we can do it. Obviously, no Kylian Mbappe for them. We'll see who they have on our team. We're going to go with our strongest possible lineup, though, against the hardest team in the league phase, and hopefully pick up all 3 points. And so here is Paris Saint-Germain's lineup, PSG's lineup here. Let's see who they have. Donnarumma, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Hernandez, Mendes as the back four with the goalkeeper. They have Zaire, Vitinha, and Goretzka in the midfield trio with Barcola, Vlahovic, and Dembele as their front three. It's a very explosive squad. It's our first home game of the Champions League phase. See if we can get our first win in the Champions League phase here as well and not get it taken away like Atalanta did last time around. Out wide to Gabriel Martinelli, and Martinelli now a chance to go, or a chance to send Guy Orkers in behind, and Guy Orkers now. Guy Orkers saved. Ben White, you got to chase down a rebound. Why is it not Saka? Gabriel Vlahovic, Arsenal target of the old, and Paris Saint-Germain will get him, and he'll score against Arsenal. 1-0 for Paris Saint-Germain. Saka now. Saka is open. Saka now. Saka. 1-1. Oh, and they might get the cheese. They will get the cheese. It's 2-1. A kickoff goal. It's insane this year so far. Holy cow. It is absolutely insane to start the year off. Martin Odegaard, Ben White, Saka, onside, offside, halftime. 2-1 down here to PSG. Dembele. Into Vlahovic, into Barcola, 3-1 for Paris Saint-Germain. And we're going to lose the second Champions League game here. Jordan Timber, crossed in, Guy Orkers, header, no, rebound, into the back of the net. Yes, it's 3-2. We're still in it. Grab the ball, come on. That's his 10th goal of the season for Guy Orkers. Oh, I thought it was about to be another kickoff goal, I can't lie. Martin Odegaard, can we get the reverse kickoff goal? Martin Odegaard. Saka, make that run. He is making that run. Bukayo Saka now against Lucas Hernandez. He'll cut back. Saka shot muffled by a defender. Crossed in for Guy Orkers. Second ball by Martinelli down to Saka. Touch shot on his left foot. Out for a corner. The youngster trying to put the team on his back. In Waneri. The youngster will draw level. It's 3-3. The 16 or 17-year-old will put Arsenal on his back and will at least pick up a point, it seems like. Can we get the win? Can we get more? This is not fine, though. This is not fine. It's Dembele down the flank. It's Saliba there initially. Saliba there again. It will go out for a throw-in, but it will go out for the end of the game. Arsenal 3, PSG 3. It's a draw we deserve. Maybe. But it's back-to-back draws. We need to start getting wins. We're under a lot of pressure now, as the commentator just said. And at the end of the episode, after 6 games, we sit third in the Premier League. Manchester United have won 5. They have lost 1. Man City are 1 point behind them. We are 2 points behind Manchester United. At the bottom, who is still struggling? Brentford are still struggling. Ipswich are still struggling. Southampton and Nottingham Forest are still winless. Are sitting in 13th despite not winning a single game. They have 5 draws and 1 loss, so the draws are carrying them through the top right now. What is this? What if I hit right on? Oh, this is FA Cup. Okay, so this goes through it. We are against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup round 4. That's a massive fixture. We'll probably won't play that one. Challengers Cup, we don't care about that. I kind of want to see the Champions League phase. We are sitting 20th after our first 2 games. Not good at all. Not good. It's just not where we want to be. Does it show like the cutoff? 24th? No, it doesn't show the cutoff. I'm pretty sure 24th is the cutoff though. When we come back next episode, we will have Southampton, Bournemouth. It's a very lackluster month. Only 2 games against Liverpool there. And then we have Newcastle in there. So next episode, we will actually go ahead and play the first Youth Academy tournament where we'll kick it off in the quarterfinals against Newcastle. That'll be the first thing we do. And then we'll probably end up playing Liverpool back-to-back there. But for now, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.